Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool channel. This is part 2 of the Amazon heavy duty commercial graphical multimeter versus the old FLUKE 289 graphical multimeter. And this time we're going to compare the temperature variations and see just how close they are to one another. Right here I have a cup of ice water. If you can see, I've frozen a cup at the bottom, and there's a lot of ice water here. And I just want to take each probe. I'm using 2 FLUKE thermocouple probes right here, temperature probes. This is not the one that came with it. Like I said, this is just 2, so they'll be just to be the same. So, and I just want to see how close they come to one another, just so they'll be in the water together. I'm gonna kind of twist these 2 together, so we'll get a pretty decent reading out of them. Okay, they're both set to Fahrenheit temperatures, and we're gonna see. What I should have done was, I think I'm gonna do the graphing. I'm gonna do a graphing on here. That's what I'm gonna do to make it even better. All right. Wonder if I can. I don't know if I could do a graph with that, but I'm gonna try. Let me do a graphing. That's okay. I'm gonna do it for 2 minutes again, and at 2 seconds intervals right here. And I'm gonna also do it for the FLUKE. I'm gonna set it up. Recording. Okay. Close that. Save it. Record. 2 minutes and 2 seconds intervals, the same as this one. And I'm gonna do the graphing, the trending, and just see the variations with that. Okay, y'all. This is ice water. Let's just see. Let me untie them, and it may make a difference, but shouldn't. But just untie them and put them in there. All right. I'm gonna, just for the graphing purposes, I'm gonna just touch them with my hand so to show graphing. Sort of record what I'm doing. Touch the bottom, come up a little, take it out, put it back in the water, play with them a while. And they both are touching the bottom of the now. It's kind of hard to say which one. Leave those right there. I'm gonna try this FLUKE out. This FLIR, and see, because it's kind of hard to tell. I'm almost sure the FLUKE is right closer than that the Amazon, because that's ice. Have ice in that water, and it should be freezing, but we'll see. Okay, put this in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So the FLUKE is correct towards the temperature measurement. This one is way off by at least 6 points, for sure. According to the FLUKE, about 6 points. Okay, so I'm gonna let it sit. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check out the graph. I'm gonna stop it. Turn this one off. Oh no, I never. Shh, look at me, man. I never press start. God dog it. Never press start. Here we go. Thought I did. Okay. Here we go. There we go. And give you an idea, again, which one is the closest. So you see the FLUKE has 36, the FLIR has 34.8, and the Amazon have 43.4. Okay, so we already seen this when I thought that I had the graphing button pressed, but I didn't. But we see which one is the most accurate, is to be the FLUKE. So I'm going to take this out, put this over here, move this out of the way, and we're going to check out we're going to stop both of those. We're going to save them. And press stop here. I want to save that one. I want to stop that. I want to save this one. Okay. So I want to show a trend graph on this one. Okay. And I'm going to have to go to and show the trend graph on this one. Okay guys, look at the trend graph again. And you decide. I'm trying to get it out so you can see. Turn this light off. Maybe that'll help. Nope. That won't, but you guys can see that. It looks about the same. So I think the Amazon did fairly well up against the FLUKE. The graphs look about the same. Okay. Now, one way to see how accurate it is, I'm gonna put the cursor right here. Let me see what temperature that was, right at this little V. And the temperature then was At the time it was 39 degrees. I'm gonna try this one, Fahrenheit. And this one was 35. So that's about right, because before I say it was 6 points off. And this has 39.9, this has 35.5. It's about the same. But the graphing itself looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Now, one more thing I want to do. Like I said, one of my viewers, he asked me, and I obliged to tell him do it for him. He wanted me to open up the back of this multimeter because he was curious how it looked on the inside. I don't hardly do this, opening up the back of myself, but it's something that he asked me to do. And here we go, three-phase. I don't. Take the battery out of it. Okay, by the way, this is the battery that it has for it. This is a 7.4 volt battery. Okay. I don't think they have metal. I don't think they have metal inserts. So I didn't see. I can't see. I'm not going to go through naming all the parts on a board. I just